was good, group number one? For those of y'all who are drawn to the first image that was over here, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be looking into who is interested in you romantically. So this can be whether single or taken. Doesn't stop people from having the eyes for you. So again, we'll just pull some cards just to see who's in your energy right now. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. And just because we're pulling cards on who's interested in you romantically doesn't mean that you have to take it anywhere. So just keep that in mind. All right, Spirit Team. So for group number one, who is interested in them romantically? I'm actually feeling drawn to start off with this deck. I'll get the tarot after. So for group number one, Spirit Team, what can you tell us about this person that is in group number one's energy? Who's interested in them romantically? Picking up fire energy, so Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. Picking up a bit of a eccentric energy here also. There's too many. For group number one, who's interested in group number one romantically? Ooh. Okay. Had quite a bit come out here. So let's see what all came out. Okay, so you got networker, you got priest, child, orphan, detective. Wonder if I can squeeze this. And slave. Okay. I'm picking up neurodivergent energies from this person here. Specifically because with detective here, I was picking up pattern recognition. With detective paired up with his child and orphan, I'm picking up pattern recognition, which is a very common like autistic trait. So your person may be on a spectrum, or they may have just be maybe neurodivergent or have a very different way of thinking or viewing the world. But your person here is, or this person here, who is interested in you romantically, feels like someone who they're very logical. They may live in their head. This is someone who I'm getting secret admirer. I feel like you don't know that this person likes you, but there's a energy of familiarity. This energy feels very familiar, or at least for you. But this may be secret admirer type of energy. But back to what I was saying at first. Um, this individual here, again, is someone who they're very intellectual. They're very logical about things. They're not very like heart centered, even though they're a good person. But I feel like they just kind of operate more so in their brain or head space versus in their heart space. So this is someone who's very much in their masculine energy versus feminine energy. I feel like this person is like they're kind of not in touch with their feminine energies like at all, or not necessarily at all, but like again they kind of lean just more towards their divine masculine energy than tapping into that divine feminine energies. This person may be someone who's very traditional. We got priest here. So one thing I was getting was religious. So this person could be more so religious versus spiritual. So this person may have a set like beliefs, values, rituals, practices. But yeah, I'm definitely picking up more religious here versus spiritual, which is okay. Also, there's nothing like wrong with that at all. But I feel like you may be someone who's a lot more spiritual than you are religious. So that can be like a opposites attract type of thing here. And I feel like they, if y'all were to come together, they may bring a little bit more structure into your life while you may give them or you may offer more creativity or more like freer energy. I feel like you're somebody who, excuse me for keep on sniffing, y'all. My allergies are a mess. But I definitely feel like you are someone who you're not a rebel or anything, but you just kind of you don't just do what other people want you to do because they want you to do it. You're somebody who you have your own mind and you utilize your mind. You utilize your free will. You don't allow others to manipulate you. You're not easily manipulated. You're not easily taken advantage of. Um, People try it, but they don't get over on you. Or at least for some of you, they may get over on you at first, but when you catch on, then you know what steps to take then. But yeah, what else? What else? I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if I see this connection really like going anywhere, or if there's any like significant purpose to this connection. The energy, I'm gonna be really, really honest. The energy just feels kind of boring. It just doesn't feel like right now. I'm just kind of looking at the energy and kind of reading the cards, but like I'm kind of chilling over here. So I definitely feel like it's just not. At least your group, it doesn't feel like this connection is meant to like be some sacred connection or oh we're meant to be together. This feels more of like a secret admirer or a crush. But let's pull some tarot cards. Let's get a little bit more energy in this. Tell us a little bit more about this person and this connection here also. Tell us a little bit more about this person and this connection. Page of Pentacles, you may work with this person. This person seems like, or some of you, if you don't work with this person, you may go to school with this person, or specifically, some of you, you may have gone to the, you may have gone to school with this person in the past. Like you may have taken a class with this person. Like this could very well be someone who you've known from childhood with this child card here. But with this page of Pentacles energy, page is like a childlike energy. But yeah, this definitely gives either like work or school or some type of environment where you are learning, or you may be a student of some sort, or they may be a student of some sort. Um, Very, very weird energy here. But you got the moon. Again, that's that secret admirer energy. The moon, talks about secrets. Um, let's get some more cards. I'm not really seeing any like action oriented cards. So I don't necessarily see this person like necessarily approaching you. Let's get some more cards though. I could be wrong. Yeah, okay. So you got the chariot. So this is someone I feel like who you got the two of cups at the bottom of the deck. They really do have feelings for you, group number one. Um, yeah, I feel like they have some pretty strong feelings for you. I just don't see this being like reciprocated or reciprocal. Um, for some of you, sure, but I feel like the vast majority of you, I feel like you don't look at this person in that type of way. Okay, so with the moon and the chariot here, for some of you, maybe even half of you here, this person, or you may maybe not necessarily hear it from this person, but you may hear it through the grapevine, or you may hear from others that this person likes you or that this person has feelings for you. So if you don't hear it like directly, you may hear it indirectly. But I feel like you're going to find out about it. But what are you going to do about it though? Um, I have some questions with this group. It feels like a very vague reading. Would group number one be interested in this individual romantically? Would group number one be interested in them romantically? Three of Swords? No. No, no, no. Um, I just heard I don't backtrack. So some of you, this may have been somebody from your past in some type of way. It may not necessarily be an ex. I mean, for somebody it could be an ex, but for others of you, this could have been just somebody from your past. But I feel like you're somebody who don't backtrack. You don't visit. You may get closure from the past, but you're not like you don't date exes or you don't go back to people who you've dated in the past. It's more like a one go round and that's it. But yeah, I don't see you really moving forward or moving towards this person. Can I get a little bit more about who this person is, though? Who are they? Tell me a little bit more about who they are, or who are they? Who they are? I don't know. So that way, group number one is able to kind of see who this is. Death card, so Scorpio energy here. This is somebody who's going through a lot of changes. I'm picking up like physical changes. Um, Something about like their physical appearance has shifted or changed. Um, or they may shift or change their physical appearance often, whether that's like maybe changing their hair color, hairstyle, nail color, clothes, something of that sort. But this person, they may change or shape shift often. And that may be one way of how you're able to distinguish from this person or kind of tell who this person is. I'm drawn to networker here also. So this person could be someone who's very good at networking. They're very good at communicating. This is somebody who's not shy at all. Um, they're not shy. Some of you, you may very well know who this person is and know, that or know this person's feelings towards you. Again, some of you, many of you just may not be interested, which is okay. It's fine. But again, this person's popping up in your energy. But yeah, very good communicator. Very something about mail or email. You may email this person. Again, many of you may work with this individual, and they may be someone who you may email often, or they may be a part of some type of team within your company or organization. You may work with them as far as that goes. But yeah, something about email. You may email this person often, or this person may email you. You may receive emails from this person. Some of you may know this person through church or through like a religious setting. And somebody here also, you may know this person through if you work at like a hospital or a healthcare setting, or if you work around youth. This person is in that setting with you also. Yeah, you got detective energy here too. So if you work in like criminal justice or like police station, or anything regarding like police or detectives, criminal justice system of that sort. Um, this person may work here with you too, but I am picking up strong energy of this person works with y'all. Okay, let's get some final messages regarding this connection. Any additional messages regarding this connection that you'd like group number one to know? Any additional messages regarding this connection? Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationship or addiction. And it's funny this came out because here at the bottom of the deck, with this was addict, so it helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. So some of you, this person could have dealt with addiction, or maybe dealing with addiction. Now that doesn't always mean like drugs or alcohol or anything. It could very well be like um, yeah, it could very well be like other little habits or behaviors or mindsets. Um, but yeah, this person may be healing through some sort of addiction, or maybe a past breakup or past connection here. Girl with the snake, empath, and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries. I'm drawn to being charmed or used. Um, so your person, or so this individual here, I feel like it's somebody who has had previous relationships or connections where they were taken advantage of. Um, and I feel like now that they've freed themselves from these connections, I feel like they look at you as a much more positive and healthy option for them. So, this person may, ooh, okay. So here at the bottom of the deck, you got I like you. So someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, want to date. So I feel like, y'all, this could, turn into y'all like dating, getting to know each other. It could turn out more, but I feel like overall is the point of this connection is for fun, and more of like healing through this fun, or healing through this fun experience with each other. So I feel like it's very positive. I don't see this being something that like is toxic or anything. This feels more like a fun connection with the both of you here. Anything else? Anything else for group number one regarding this connection? Something about tacos, something about a food truck. Y'all may go out to a food truck, or they may ask you, do you want something to eat from a food truck? Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. Yeah, this person is going through a lot of changes and transitions in their life. Yeah, lots of changes here, especially with this Three of Swords and Death energy. So they may be experiencing some sort of loss, some sort of betrayal, but it is changing and transforming them for the better. Um, and then Paradise, happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Yeah, the point of this connection is for y'all to have fun with one another. Don't worry about whether it's going to be long term or not. It's meant for y'all to have fun. and open up for both of y'all to have the opportunity, a chance to open up to somebody else. So this person may come towards you like wanting to like go on a date or take you out or go somewhere. It's up to you whether you want to take it or not. But I see this being a very fun connection. Somebody a little bit different than who you're used to dating and being around. But overall, just enjoy this journey and enjoy this process of this connection. Um, you may be surprised at what may be at the end of this tunnel. But group number one, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed. And I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out. All right, what's good, group number two? For those of y'all who were drawn to the image that was here in the middle, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be looking into who is interested in you romantically. All right, Spirit Team, this is for group number two. Group number two. Who's interested in group number two romantically? I'm getting puppy love. Um, there's something very like nostalgic about this energy. Something significant about the 80s or like a 80s romance movie. And I'm seeing specifically what is that movie? I believe it's Teen Witch. The one with that lady from the Poltergeist movies. Um, I don't know, but something significant or something to be significant about that movie for to y'all. I'm seeing that like hairstyle, you know, that popular little updo from the 80s with the ponytail and the roughed out hair. I don't know, something very significant about the 80s, maybe early 90s. Somebody could have been born in the 80s or 90s also. Okay, what can you tell us about this person coming towards group number two, romantically? Something about Broadway can be significant here also. Musicals. Death Becomes Her. That's coming through. That's absolutely on my list to see. Okay, so first off, you got Hermit, then you got Mystic. So you have Hermit. So seek solitude to focus intently on inner life, serves personal creativity. So this could be somebody who's first thing that came to mind was homebody. So this could be somebody who's very much like a homebody, somebody who's very much like a may not necessarily be an introvert. You know, just because you're a homebody doesn't necessarily mean that you're an introvert or anything like that. Homebody just means that you prefer like you just prefer to be at home or you know you prefer to do things from the comfort of your own home or living space. I just heard trauma response. So this person here, you know, they may just enjoy kind of being to themselves because that may be how they were growing up. They may have been somebody who was alone all the time, or may have been kind of isolates themselves often. Um, Lots of things regarding this person's childhood. I hope this person like is in therapy. Not necessarily, you know, that they're like broken or anything like that. I mean, who isn't? But um, it just seems like this individual has a lot of like things that they may have experienced in their childhood and in their upbringing that has really shaped who they are today. I mean, that's normal anyway. That's how that works anyway, you know. But just something very significant about this person's like childhood and things that they experienced in their childhood that has really shaped, you know, their values and their beliefs surrounding love, whether how you give love or how you receive love. But this person, again, very significant experiences that has shaped that for this person here. Yeah, this person may be a creative here. You got this paired with mystic, so this person could be very, very creative. They have a very unique way of thinking about things, a very unique way of doing things, something about their style or their aesthetic. So they may have a very unique way of dressing themselves or kind of expressing themselves or showing out in the world. Um, Something about this person's like interest or hobbies are very significant here also. This person could be into anime is something that's coming through here too. Um, they may have a bit of a nerdy type of like personality or just a way of carrying themselves. For some of you, this may even sound like yourself. This person kind of mirrors you a little bit. Um, but yeah, definitely picking up like a bit of a nerdy um, type of personality here. But mystic here, um, this person can even be very nerdy, or they can be very have a very dark personality or very dark aesthetic. They may tend to wear a lot of dark colors. Um, hmm. This person seems like they're very spiritual here. Also, I'm not really picking up more. I'm not really picking up a like religious thing here. This feels more of like spirituality here, especially with hermit paired with mystic. This just screams like spiritualist to me. So your person here, again, is a spiritualist. They have their own special connection with Source, Creator, God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. Um, Something about maybe there's something in this person's past, maybe when they were first getting into spirituality, they may have dealt a lot with spiritual psychosis, which is very common. You know, it happens in the spiritual community often. Um, but I don't know. This person may have some way somehow was able to get themselves out of that, or maybe gotten help from somebody else on how to get out of that. Um, yeah, that can be very significant here. I want to look into this connection. Um, what's the energy surrounding this connection? Is this just kind of a secret admirer thing, or is this more of like an actual like connection? Like, is this meant to go somewhere? Is this here for a fun time or a long time? I don't know, Spirit. Tell us. Tell us. What's the importance of this connection, Spirit? Too much. What's the importance of this connection? Oh, no, there's way too many. Okay, this connection here. Do they even know this person? I'm getting half and half. Some of you know this person and some of you don't. This may be a brand new individual for you, or at least somebody who you haven't had any type of romantic ties to. So some of you, if you know this person, this is not an ex or anything. This may have been somebody like, you know, something that may not have gotten off the ground in the past, or even something to where like y'all just weren't even like looking at each other in that type of way, or you may not have expressed that at that time. Okay, you got paradise, the snake. What else? I'm picking up third party. Some of you, this can be a friend of a friend or like somebody who your friend knows. I see this being a fun connection. Now, whether this, is around for a long time or not, you know, is up to each individual. It's going to be different for everybody here. But I see this being fun. I see this being something to where you're able to kind of just like let your hair down with this person. I see you being able to like trust this individual and, again, just like have fun with them. Y'all aren't trying to place labels on it. You're not trying to force anything. I see this being a connection where you're dating. I see you dating this individual. I do. I see this being somebody who you take to the dating stage. But again, it's not necessarily about the outcome of the connection. It's more so about the process of enjoying this connection. There may be some hidden little you know turns and different pivots and routes regarding it, but overall, again, it's not meant for you to worry about or to have all the answers. Is meant for you to just enjoy this experience and enjoy the time with this individual. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have abundance. So keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude, bliss. So, even though this person may not necessarily check off every last box of yours, they're going to check off quite a bit of your boxes, but you're being called to be positive in this connection and to show gratitude for this connection. People can always change and evolve. Even though somebody may not necessarily check off all your boxes right then and there, that doesn't mean that, along the connection, that those boxes, still don't have that chance and opportunity to be checked off. Think people can change and evolve and grow. So just like how it says, manifest exactly what you want. I feel like that's what you may be doing in this connection is like growing with each other and building with each other. You know, they may not check off all your boxes. You may not check off all their boxes, but y'all can grow to check off each other's boxes, if that makes sense. So I see this being a connection where y'all are growing with each other. Yeah, you're growing with each other. You're leveling up with each other. Um, I see this being something where you're actually kind of because group one was more of a secret admirer type of situation versus your group here. It feels like it could actually turn out to be a good long term romantic connection here. I am picking up romance here. This one really wants to come out. What is it? Coffin. So endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition. That's just what I was saying. I see this being a connection full of growth and changes and a lot of transitions. I see you both growing with each other, which is beautiful because like that's like the dream type of connection, one to where like you're able to grow with each other. Those like celebrities you see on these famous celebrities who or famous celebrity couples who've been together since they were teenagers, but they struggled so much together, but they went from struggling to like rich and wealthy. They build their lives together brick by brick. And I feel like this may be one of those connections to where you're going from, I don't want to even say rags to riches because I don't see you both neither one of y'all are like struggling financially or struggling or anything, but you both are not where you want to be in life. You're both not where you're meant to be in life. You know, you both have a lot of growth and a lot of there's a lot of uh, things that you're being called to in this life. Um, both of you have a calling over your lives, but you both have not reached it just yet. Like you're not even close. Like if you feel like you're like the shit now, like just wait for some more years to go by and for you to grow and expand a little bit more and mature a little bit more. You're gonna be like super powerful in the future. Both of you are. But you know, you may be, you know, powerful where you are now, but you've only scratched the surface. Group number two, so that's part of this connection is growing with each other and transforming and changing. Twin flames. Now, do I 100% subscribe to the whole twin flame theory? Not 100%, but I can see and understand, you know, the point of it. Um, but this connection here, I definitely feel like is a strong soul connection with each other. Um, yeah, I definitely see this being a connection where it grows. You both will grow in each other. You may be a little bit different than each other's usual type or expectation, but you both will learn to really grow with each other or grow on each other. And it's not necessarily like, I don't think it's like physical type. I feel like physically speaking, you both are compatible or, you know, it works. But there's something about the both of you in this connection that is, again, is just very, it's very different than what you both are used to or what or who you're both used to dating. I'm gonna get a few tarot cards here. Can we get just a little bit more about this individual coming in, or if you want to share a little bit more about the connection, either or. Ten of Swords, and it's funny you got this with the Coffin card, which Ten of Swords talks about endings also. So this person or one or both of you currently right now is going through some heavy changes right now, which is probably why Hermit came out. Somebody here is, maybe even both of you, you may find yourself in hermit mode right now, doing a lot of introspection, a lot of like healing in private, not really like going out or showing the world you. You're kind of more so, again, like staying in and going through all these changes and transitions within, versus letting the world around you see. Ten of Swords, again, like a lot of heavy transformations here. Somebody may have even recently gone through some sort of betrayal or breakup or separation of some sort. And for some of you here, also, this may be somebody who you are in separation with. Which is probably why I was picking up that third party energy a little while ago. But this, for some of you, could be somebody who you are in separation with. Doesn't have to be, but it is coming up. Super interesting. So you have both the devil and the lovers, which are both very opposing, or not necessarily opposing, but like they're like the same card, but a little bit different in tone or energy. The devil is a little bit, it's about obsession, toxicity, addiction, you know, having that addictive, and it's not necessarily anything negative or anything, because I'm not really picking up that, but you got the devil with the lover. So this is a very obsessive energy here. It is. I definitely feel like you both will be super drawn and attracted to each other, both physically and energetically. You both really feel each other and pick up on each other's energy very, very well. Um, but with the lovers here, I definitely see this being a high level commitment here. It's definitely a soul connection here. And I'm not one of those readers that's just telling you what you want to hear. I definitely try to be as honest as I can be. So I definitely feel like with this energy here with your group, this is definitely a connection you're meant to be with. You're meant to be with this person. I definitely see this being a very high level connection, one that will lead to higher levels of commitment here. Um, Gemini energy, Capricorn energy here could be your sign, their sign. Um, but yeah, definitely a very strong connection here, very spiritual connection here. Something about telepathic. So you both may have a very telepathic energy or connection to where you're able to like pick up things about each other without you having to actually talk to each other. So very, very again, very strong connection that y'all have. Um, Something about a pet. You may be pet parents with one another, or somebody may be a pet parent or a single parent. Not for everybody, but for maybe one or two of you. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, with this connection? Who's interested in the collective romantically? I just heard working man, so something about this person's work or career can be significant. I just picked up androgynous here also, so somebody could be like non-binary, or they may have a very good mix between their masculine and feminine energies. Very balanced connection here. Again, devil and the lovers, very balanced connection. While the devil may be a little bit toxic, the lovers bring that positive, more positive energy in. So it balances it out. It's like that water and fire energy. Even though they're polar opposites, it works out. Okay, anything else, Spirit, with this connection? I don't think so. Group number two, these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for y'all in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, and I will see you all in my next reading. Peace out. What's good, group number three? Last but not least, for those of y'all who are drawn to the third image, this is going to be your reading today. We're going to be looking into who is interested in you romantically. So this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Um, yeah, let's go ahead and dive in. So Spirit guys, this is for group number three. Group three, who's interested in group three romantically? So one thing that just came through was bisexual. So somebody can be bisexual here, or this could be somebody of the same sex who is attracted to you. I'm picking up on multiple people here. I didn't really pick that up with the other groups, but I am picking that up with your group. There may be multiple people who are attracted to you. Something about Venus. So Taurus, Libra energy. Something about your aura, or something about like how you kind of show up in the world, maybe the way you dress, the way you smell, but you have a very like attractive energy to you right now. Very magnetic and attractive energy to you. So you may be just drawing in a lot of attention at the moment. I'm picking up heavy like Aphrodite energy here too. I'm also picking up Hathor um, and Oshun. So I don't know if y'all may like work with those specific goddesses or they just may be around y'all. Um, Keep in mind with those Shun, that is a closed practice, so just make sure you're being respectful when it comes to researching and looking to other like deities from other pantheons. But anyway, yeah, very very like beautiful goddess like energy coming from you, group number three. Um, so let's see what comes out. Actually, I didn't even ask the question. So, who's interested in group number three romantically? Who's interested in group number three romantically? Who's interested in group number three romantically? Something about sausage can be significant. Like specifically like breakfast sausage. I'm saying like even like sausage on pizza. So pizza can be significant here also. Okay, so you have Seeker, Child Divine. So this is somebody who I'm picking up on one specific energy here now. This is somebody who is a what is it called? What's the phrase? A student of life. This is somebody who is very open to learning and discovering more, whether it's just seeking knowledge and wisdom about the world in general or learning about specific topics. But this person really likes to learn, um, and this is both like this person feels like they're both street smart and book smart. They may learn a lot from books and like reading certain scholarly books or articles, but they also may learn a lot from life experience, whether it's them whether it's them gaining the experience themselves or them learning vicariously through others. But again, this individual here loves to learn. But this is somebody on a very mature level. They're not afraid to make mistakes because they also have this understanding that mistakes or learning from those mistakes or those lessons from those mistakes is how you grow and is how you cultivate this wisdom from these lessons that you've learned. So very like emotionally intelligent person here. Just very mature individual in general. Now, even though they're very, very mature, they also have a very childlike, youthful nature to them. This is somebody who has not, that's so wild, who hasn't lost their vision or knack for life. This is somebody who, no matter what goes on to around them or happens to them, or whatever bad things that may happen, they have not lost that spark. So this is somebody who's very optimistic, very positive, very much a visionary here. This could be a leader of some sort here also, or a potential leader. So some of you, this could be somebody who, they may, I may be picking up more on their potential energy here versus, where they are right now. But I feel like, even if they're not where they're meant to be or want to be yet, they are on this path and they are doing amazing as they, venture through this path and journey here. Confirmation from the notification there. So the affirmation that just came through, because I get little daily affirmations here or like random affirmations throughout the day. It says, I am grateful for experiences that have made me a better person. And I can't make that up. So I got my little timer going. But yeah, I am grateful for experiences that have made me a better person. And that literally aligns with what I was just saying about this individual. They've gone through experience after experience, but these experiences have given them wisdom and has made them a better person or made them the person that they are today. But again, very youthful energy to them. They're very playful. This is somebody who, even if they are somebody who has a lot of responsibilities, they don't let these responsibilities, weigh them down and cause them to, forget about the fun side of life. This person really values fun and they value having that like balance in life, especially if it's like work-life balance. They really value that. They really value balance in general. So yeah, really love this person's energy here. So let's get a little bit about this connection. What messages do you have for us regarding this connection? Okay, these two came out. Tell us about this connection. Oh, okay. Let's see what you got. So you got quite a bit here. You got girl with the snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable boundaries, grim reaper. The relationship is over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. You got or let me do this one first. The snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, looking over your shoulder. The other woman. So there may be a bit of a competitive energy with this person. I feel like while this person may really like you, there may be somebody who really likes this person, but somebody may know that this person likes you also. So they may be trying to like maybe interfere in some type of way. So if you see somebody around you, because I feel like this person energy feels very familiar. So if you have somebody around you who you're kind of picking up or noticing a bit of a try hard type of energy, that may be a little telltale on who this maybe third party or interfering energy may be. So just be careful with that. Because you may have somebody in this competitive energy with you. One-sided competition, by the way, because you probably don't even know this is going on. So just be careful with that because they may try to interfere in some type of way. Okay, you have love call. Someone expresses love, a message of love, thinking of you and letting you know. And then you have I like you. Someone likes you, romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wants to date. I feel like I like you has come out in just about every group, but I feel like not necessarily like y'all are gonna get married or anything like that. But I definitely see this as a very romantic connection. I feel like the emotions are there. Yeah, the emotions are definitely there. The feelings are definitely there, and I feel like the feelings are mutual. Um, this may be a mutual crush type of situation for some of you, and for others of you, this may be a very new connection. You may know of this person, but may not know this person like that. Or for some of you, this could be like an online connection. You may be meeting this person online, or this person may be reaching out to you online with this love card here. So somebody may be sliding into your DM soon, or expressing their feelings through like an email, or again like a DM or instant message, something of that sort. But I definitely feel like the feelings and emotions are there. You have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So I definitely feel like this is a very balanced connection. I feel like it's a connection that will work. Now, the trajectory of this connection is just going to depend on the both of you. Um, it with Secret here, this is going to be a different journey for everybody. For some of you, sure, this may be very long term. For others of you, this may be somebody who's around for maybe a specific season as far as like teaching you something or a specific lesson through this connection. Um, but regardless of whether they're around for a short time or a long time, it's a very strong connection here. It's undeniable here. The passion and the chemistry is here. It's undeniable, um, and I feel like it's very mutual. You both like each other a lot, um, but yeah, it's just going to depend on what you both are wanting and what you both, just kind of energetically speaking, like what your soul contracts is about. And I can pull some tarot cards here too to see what may be the outcome of this connection. Because I am kind of curious. I don't always get like, and I'm not like a pessimistic reader or anything, but I don't always get in my general readings at least like, oh, this secret admirer, y'all are gonna get together and be together. I don't always get that in my readings, but y'all are my second group that I've gotten that type of message from. So I'm just really interested and intrigued to see what's up. So what would be the outcome of this connection? What would be the outcome of this connection if group 3 was to move forward with this connection? What would be the outcome of this? Hmm. Okay, so you got 10 of swords, 6 of swords. It's going to be a very healing and transformative connection. Queen of Pentacles, this connection is going to help you really truly see your worth and your value. They're going to really show you this. And through them showing you, or based off of the way that they treat you, which is going to be very good. I don't see this being toxic or negative or abusive or anything. Um, but again, like based off of how they treat you in this connection, is really going to boost. It's almost going to boost your ego a little bit, but also it's going to really show you like, wow, there is, hope in the world. I can be treated in a very great way. I can be treated like a queen. I can be treated like a king. Like I can be treated in this very beautiful way that I deserve to be treated. So it's a lot of healing and transforming your mindset regarding love and how you receive love. Now, will this be something long term? It could very well be long term, but you know, I'm not necessarily seeing like marriage or anything. This just may be a very significant relationship or connection that you encounter in this lifetime. It may not necessarily be the one, but it's going to be a very, very important and significant connection that you both will grow, do a lot of healing and growing from. I see you both like really enjoying something about both of your personalities. Y'all really enjoy about each other. So I see you both kind of adapting or adopting certain personality traits from each other. So again, there's a lot of like mirroring and bouncing, bouncing off of each other. Um, for some of you, it could very well be a very long term connection. It could be marriage and, something, lifelong. But I am picking up again for many of you here, it's more of something that's more in like a season to be in your life during a certain season of your life versus lifelong, if that makes sense. But again, a very great connection here, but just may not necessarily be. Now, we did pick up a little bit about multiple options here. So this may even be regarding one of the options may not meant to be with you for a long time, but this could be another one of the, but one of these other options could be the person you're meant to be long term with. So definitely be very intuitive during this entire process. Because again, I feel like one option may just be around for a short time, kind of heal through some things, teach you some things, and then this other option is meant to be your person. So again, take what resonates with that. I know that was a little confusing, but it is something that's coming through here. But group number 3, I think these are all the messages that I'm seeing for y'all. So let me know how this reading resonates for you in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Y'all stay well, stay blessed, stay safe, and I'll see you all in my next reading. Peace out.